Hello, I'm just going to do a quick review of the missing link G1 Sunstreaker. There was never actually a reissue of this guy, so I was kind of happy to get this because I just have an old G1. But this is what the box looks like. It's fairly small. You can see him, and there's all the artwork. You got the tech specs on the back. Can't read any of this, so you'll have to use Google Translate if you want to read it, unless you know Japanese or whatever language this is. But anyway, let's not play around. Let's open this up, because I ain't got all day to play here. So we're opening it up, and it comes in styrofoam, like some of the old school toys. Very nice looking. Got the chrome missiles. And this is like a diaclone driver. Never had one of these. Almost got one time, but I just didn't want to pay the price for them. If you can see, he's got chrome head, chrome back, chrome belt buckle, chrome symbol on his chest. Not sure if my camera is good enough to show that, but anyway, that's the diaclone driver. Yeah, he's got magnets on his feet. They used to come with magnets. And now let's see, you get the missile launchers, whatever these are. Get two of those. So those are just like the original. No, they're not just like the original. They've been cut off right here. Okay, so they're going to work differently. Then you get the hands, which have also been cut off. Let's see. Here's an original hand. So that's been cut off. So I'm assuming they go in differently. Also with the missile or the launcher, they have also been cut off. I'm sure there's a good reason. Let's get the other fist out. Oh look, it comes with a gun this time. Yeah, this is what I was very interested in. He's got a gun. Like side swipe, red alerts gun, but chrome. Well, I can fix that. Let's see. Here he is. Oh wow, that's very nice. No Lamborghini sticker on the back, or Kunta, or whatever you say that. This is engraven instead of a sticker, which I like that. That's pretty neat. I can't really smell the tires. Yeah, I know that's strange, but I used to like the smell of the fresh rubber tires. I don't smell that here. Dang, man. I really miss that smell. Yeah, I know that's kind of weird. Maybe I got some kind of thing. I don't know. But here he is next to the original, my old rundown 40-year-old one, or however old he is, ancient one. My original G1. See, it's got the sticker. This one doesn't. This has a sticker. This is more engraved. The lights are also made or painted in there. This is painted on there. Very nice. Looks similar on the back. As you can tell, these are repo labels on my original because they were so old and faded I had to replace them. So these are repo labels, and that's how I can tell. I'd usually cut out the thing and stick it on the bottom somewhere, so I knew that it had repo labels on it. But this is original. They didn't reissue this. I think there's a knockoff, but you know, I still have my original. But anyway, let's see how this works. Let's see if I can do this on screen. I'm going to take this down, and I'm going to try to prize this out. Oh, wait, before we do, this little driver, this little Dicon driver, he can bend his feet or whatever, get in there. Well, not too easy, but yeah, there he can sit in there. And then you can close this so you actually have somebody in there. That's pretty cool. I almost got one of these before a long time ago, but I didn't want to pay the price. So that's something cool. So let's see. I'll pull these out. Try to anyway. Try not to break it. Oh, look, they separate like that. And then they go down. Okay, so that's different than, it's a little different than the original. The original is locked together right here. So this one is not locked together. Okay, that's pretty cool. We're going to pull this down on the original, take the arms out. That's the original. You can do this at the same time. So you can kind of alright, there you go. This, oh, that seems a little different. I'm sure it's similar. Oh, that's also painted on. On the original, yeah, it's fairly similar. My original worn out G1 figure. Oh, you're supposed to separate these a little bit, I think. Alright, so there's my original G1. And of course, you'd put the hands in, they have this notch. Then you'd put the missiles on here. You go on these little holes right here. So there he is. I'm not going to fully stand him up because I just wanted to try to get as close as possible with this review. So that's the original G1. Here is the new guy. Oh wow, there's little ratchets in there. You got full ratchets, ankle tiltage. Oh, this looks like it goes down. Hey, there's some instructions in here. Sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't figure I needed them. Let's see. Ankle tiltage. I'm fairly certain these are probably going to go down like that to help him stand up. Let me see. Oh wow, he's got a lot of articulation here with that, with that. I don't think that's exactly the same. That kind of Looks like it pegs in. Well, I don't know, I pay a lot of money for this figure. I don't know if I should just try to do stuff like that. Let's see. Man, I know that goes in that hole, but see if I can break this on the camera. That would be stupid. Alright, no, we're not going to do that. Here's the instructions. Let's see. Oh, you get your text back. So if you want to read this, I don't know if you can translate that on camera, but it does actually work. And this is thicker than the original. They were not this thick. This is not near as flimsy. You got a sticker set. So you can cover stuff up here. If you don't like the red, they have a yellow right here. And oh, look at that. Instead of the Kunta, it looks like you have a car robo for the spoiler. Interesting. Looks like more of a Diaclone thing. Looks like you have all the stickers. I'm not gonna put it over any of this engraved stuff because I like the look of the engraved stuff better. It's not showing on camera as well. I guess my camera sucks, but that's blue in there already. It looks a lot nicer than it does on this video. But anyway, and then you get a card. You get like an original. Well, this ain't original, but it's like the original, but it's like for the Missing Link catalog. You got a color coming out. Pretty nice looking with the emergency vehicle. I want to get that. That looks nice. But yeah, that's that. And here's the instructions. You'd have to use Google Translate to see what it says. But yeah, I don't see anything about it snapping that peg in place. But this is the first time I've done this. This is on camera. So I'm not breaking my figure. You guys know how much they cost. That's the instructions. So alright, I might have to look at this real quick. Let's see, so I can get this right and not make this last all day. I don't know. It doesn't appear to snap in. It actually doesn't appear to snap in, so we're not going to do it. You get articulation this way. He didn't have that before. And then you get a twist right here. He didn't have that before. And then of course you get all kind of articulation here and here. I mean, before everything was locked together, so you got a lot of good articulation here. I'm not sure how well he's going to stand, so I'm sure that's why they added these. Now watch out when you're doing this. If you don't have this right, this kind of locks up on the knee and you can't straighten it up. So make sure you kind of go under like that. Alright, we're going to try to stand this guy up. best we can. It's not going to show good on the camera. This is a close-up review, but I just want you to see that he does stand up. I'm not going to adjust the camera. Let's see the new missiles launchers. We're going to lay them down so you can see. They actually peg in tight. They're not like the old ones. The old ones were kind of just loose. The old ones just kind of just went in there and fell right out. So these, they don't fall out. You could lift the whole figure up with them. Alright, so these go in there really firmly. The hands, they press in there. So they're not like the other hands. Like on the old one, you had to release with this button and then kind of wiggle them out. With these, they just press in there. They still have the faux looks right there, or the faux tabs, but you know what? I think there's something else special about this. If you take this hand out, make sure I don't get it separated. It splits right here. I've seen a review, but I haven't actually done it myself. So yeah, if you do that, he has updated hands, and he can hold the chrome gun. Oh, come on now. That's okay, but I was expecting more. And the same on this one. He's got a hand in here, so he's more modern, up to date. I'm not going to take these off. You know how these work. Oh, they also have a cut right here to peg in versus the old ones. The old ones locked in like the hands. I have mine, but I don't have them right here. This gun does get in there really tight. So there he is. This is just a quick review. You know, it's not just so you can see a close-up of everything, but yet tabs right in. So that's really nice. I'm gonna really enjoy displaying this figure. Very, very much worth the money to me. Depends on what you like. Now I do 3D printing, so I have updated the original figures. I sell this stuff on eBay, so if you want your original figure to be able to have hold guns, I make the fist. I've been doing this. I've been doing this since way before this come out. But I did change the gun to match. I don't have exact chrome, but this is silk PLA. So, if you want your old figure to look like the missing link, just hit me up on my eBay. I sell this stuff, fairly inexpensive to try to help out. But yeah, that's my review. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm not going to do anything crazy, but this is just meant to be a close-up comparison. Thank you, and have a good day.